Hey everybody, it's MakeupMenaree. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, make sure that you hit the subscribe button before you leave and the notification bell so you know when I post. We do a lot of makeup tutorials, easy application of makeup, hair tutorials. Sometimes it's a bit of a mess, but that's just how it is over here. If you guys are returning to my channel, then I don't have to explain anything to you guys. Yeah, I'm coming to you bald-headed. I figured I would go ahead and just film like a chatty, like get ready with me today. I've just been in my feelings. I feel like just chatting with you guys is sort of therapeutic for me. It really helps sort of work through some things that I have going on in my head. I don't know, y'all are just always so supportive and y'all make me laugh. Reading through the comments and stuff to work this out with you guys while I'm doing my makeup, because what other better therapy is there than to do makeup? Well, at least for me, makeup is therapy for me. Let me stop rambling and let me get started. So I will, if I remember while I'm talking to you guys, I'll sort of hold the products up, and any product that I don't mention, I will make sure, of course, to always link them in the description box for you guys. And if you guys ever have any questions about any products that I use, just, comment below. I'm going to do a basic face. This is just a face that I do when I'm, out running around or whatever. Let's go ahead and get started. I need to put a headband on. My hair is growing out pretty quickly now, and it's getting heavy so it doesn't like stand up like I'm used to having it. So my husband told me the other day that I look shaggy, which I do because it's just all sort of falling forward, and I don't know if I like this, but this is sort of another, I feel, in-between stage where I'm just gonna have to just suffer through it and wait till she grows and hope for the best. Still, okay, this is one thing that's making me depressed and upset. We are in October in Texas and it's still in the 90s. Yesterday it was 91 degrees. I don't know if this heat is just putting me in a mood, but it is hella hot outside. So I'm gonna be using my matte finish spray by NYX. I always do this as a primer, especially if I'm going to be outside and know it's hot. I always do a setting spray before I do anything else on my face. And that just seems to really help here with my skin in Texas because I'm super oily. Make sure that this is dry. Way. So I just got back from a trip. We went to Washington State, to my hometown. I'm from Seattle, Tacoma area, and all my family's in Seattle. I have some really good friends in Tacoma. That trip was a surprise for everybody. Only my brother's girlfriend knew and my son's girlfriend knew. My dad I told like 2 days before, and my uncles of course knew because they were just here in July visiting, so I told them so that we could get everybody coordinated. Oh, and my best friend's husband knew, so he was letting me know her work schedule, where she was going to be, all that kind of stuff, making sure that she was in town that weekend that we showed up. And I had an amazing time. Of course, my husband had never been to that area. He's from North Carolina, and this is where I want to move. I know I've talked about it before in a few other videos in regards to wanting to move there. I just am so tired of being away from home. I've been in Texas now for about 20 years, and I used to go home. Sorry, I'm just mixing my foundations. I've been wearing the Urban Wear by Maybelline, of course, and then the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless. I've been mixing those two together. I love Maybelline makeup, and their foundations are amazing. So I did do a review on this. I will link it up there if you guys want to check it out. Amazing. I've been using it all summer long, and it has SPF of 50, so it's covering up everything. We went to my hometown and surprised everybody, and it was an amazing trip. My husband absolutely loved it, even though he's trying to play, Mr. Cool about it. I could tell that he was just having a really good time. We, stayed in Seattle most of the time. The last few times I've been home, it's just really been super hard to leave. Last time I went was a few years ago for my uncle's wedding, and it was just me. I had an amazing time, of course. Time just going home and seeing all my family. It just really hurt my heart to leave. I just feel like I'm in a mood. I'm in a funk the last couple days. I haven't really wanted to do anything besides going to work. I'm just, in my feelings about not being there. Coming back to Texas, of course, in this heat has not made it help at all. I'm just in a mood. I'm in a funk. I feel a little depressed, and I think it's just because I'm just so ready to be there. I'm trying to go ahead and get there before the lease expires in this house. We decided a couple years ago that we didn't really want to purchase anything here in Texas because at that time we knew we weren't going to stay in Texas. We just didn't know where we were going to go. Our kids are older now. I guess Xavier is 18. We knew we weren't going to stay here. So we are renting the house we're in now, and the lease expires in May, and I honestly do not want to renew any leases. I don't want to find any more places here in Texas. I am ready to go. I'm ready to pack everything up and just go. My husband is on board with moving, but I don't think that he's on board with moving in May. With my husband, I feel like is a very stable person, and he's not quick to jump the gun or make any rash decisions. And usually neither am I. We're usually pretty well matched when it comes to that. I like to think things through a lot. I like to make sure that everything is set and ready. But in this instance, I honestly don't care. I just want to pack our stuff up, hop in the U-Haul, just go. You know, things will work themselves out. You know, we can find a place when we get there. I know his job, he can transfer. I work in the healthcare field, and so I feel like with my experience and stuff, I could find a job pretty easily. But I don't know. Have you guys ever just like jumped in and moved states or moved to a different area or city without even having anything planned? If you guys have done that, and let me know in the comments below if it was successful, if it was a hot fucking mess. You know, let me know in the comments below how that went for you guys, because I honestly am to that point where I just want to get out of Texas. Never really liked being here. This area I was talking to my bestie Linwood of Glamfam about. Like, this area that we're in has sort of ruined Texas for me. Surrounded by a military base, so there's a lot of different people here from different areas, and it's just never been super friendly area. People stick to themselves. There's not really a sense of community in this area that I feel like there never has been. I've always felt like I've been on my own here. I'm sure that's just, you know, in this area. I'm not saying all of Texas is like that, but I feel like this area has ruined it for me. I'm going to go ahead and put my eyebrows on real quick because I cannot talk and do my eyebrows at the same time. I have a shit ton of eyebrow videos up here if you guys wanted to check that out, but I will link that here. But give me 1 second. I will be right back. Eyebrows are done. Anyway, so what was I talking about? Oh, in this area, not really having feeling like a sense of community. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with iced coffees lately, and I have a non-dairy creamer. So if I'm, you know, slurping every now and then, just ignore that. Going home and just, you know, feeling that sense of community, feeling at home just as soon as I land and walk out of the airplane and outside. I don't know, it just feels like home, like I should be home, like I've been away for so many years now. Since I've got back to Texas, I've had all these plans of things I needed to do and videos and stuff that I need to record, and I honestly just don't fucking feel like doing anything. I remember last time having a hard time coming back and, you know, being upset about leaving my family and stuff. Every time I go back home, I feel like it's just a little harder. It's a little more stressful to come back. It's more difficult to say goodbye to people. And yeah, I'm just ready to go. Besides that, the trip was amazing. We did so many fun things, some things that I hadn't done since I was a kid. Just trying to do as much in as many touristy things as we could so that my husband could get a feel for the area. I don't know, I was in the car with my best friend and we were driving around. Probably be in the area that she's in. It's a beautiful area. I've always loved that area. And just driving around and just, you know, talking about how you take those kinds of things for granted as a child, like, you know, being around all that water, the activities and things that are available, the wildlife that's around, you know, you're used to it. It's just normalcy. And how much you miss that when you move out of the area. I mean, we were sitting having lunch on the dock in downtown Seattle, and there were otters, like otters, wild otters, like frolicking on the dock next to us, just playing in the water. Sea lions, there's killer whales, orcas that are always in that area. It's just dolphins. It's just crazy. Eagles. Animals that you don't ever see here in Texas, or at least in our area, of course, there's not really a lot of water, so you're not going to see, you know, otters and stuff like that where I am, but you just sort of are used to that living there, and it's not a big deal. And I remember when I used to be used to that kind of thing, and it wasn't a big deal. And now as an adult, it just, it hurts my heart that my kids didn't grow up there, that they didn't have the childhood that I had, you know, the camping and the hiking and all that. Just here in Texas, you can do that, but in this area, it's just hard to do that. We're in the middle of Texas, and there's just not a lot of stuff like that that's readily available. Like, you just can't walk out the door and then you're in wild, you know, nature where you can camp. It's hours drives. It's hot. Yeah, so it just sort of hurts my feelings that my kids didn't grow up the way I did. And you know, everybody's getting older. My brother's getting older. You know, he's been with his girlfriend for a long time now. And hearing him and her talk about having children. I don't know why I'm crying. Hearing my brother and his girlfriend talk about having children and buying a house. I just want to be there for that. I want to be there for when he has kids, and I don't know why this is making me cry so much talking about it. I'm sorry, I'm back. I didn't think that I was going to get emotional like this on this video. I just miss my family. I just miss my old friends that I've known since I was, you know, in elementary school. I just miss everybody. Of course, I have some really, really good friends here that I will miss dearly, but I don't know. It's just time for me to go home. I just feel it in my soul. My dad was in a really bad car accident while we were there with his girlfriend. Thank God both of them were okay. But to be able to go help them, go pick them up, make sure they were okay, get them settled at the house. You know, if I wasn't there when that happened, I would be in a panic. Like, you know, just being that far away from family, being able to see everybody and be close to everybody is just, you know, I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on. I'm sorry if I am. I have a few of these lash extensions left, and they are so scraggly, but I'm not putting any eyelashes on today. I'm not doing it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some mascara on these little scraggly eyelashes that are left. And this is going to have to do. Definitely have been in my feelings, trying to get back into the swing of things here. It's been difficult the last couple days. Going back to, you know, a job that I just really am not happy at, of course, is hard to do. It's been a difficult couple days for me emotionally, just trying to get back into the swing of things. Of course, I've talked to my husband about how I feel, and, you know, my other friends. They understand to a point. Most of my family has not moved out of the area, so they're still in Washington State. My husband is from North Carolina, and he's never really wanted to move back that way. He's from a very, very small town in North Carolina. There's not a lot there. So I feel like they don't really understand how I feel in regards to this yearning, this aching to be back home. I don't know. It's been just a difficult couple days for me, so you guys bear with me. I am trying to get my life together. I hope this video wasn't too whiny. That's not my intention. Like I said, you guys always make me feel better in the comments. Stuff, you guys are hilarious. You always make me laugh. Wait for my hair to dry, because you know it takes 29 million years for it to dry. But yeah, that is it. That's the quick little face that I'm been doing. This is the face I've been doing while I was on my trip too. Just literally less than 10 minutes, no eyelashes, no eyeliner, just super quick and easy. So yeah, if you guys have like just left the area on a whim, like didn't have a job in place, just moved, just no home, ready to go, make sure to comment below. I'd love to read those stories because that's what I want to do. But anyway, thank you guys. I will see you guys next time.